Before we dive into the intricate story and lore of Inside, I want to give a fair warning that this video will contain spoilers. If you haven't played Inside yet and don't want the story spoiled for you, I highly recommend you pause this video and come back once you've experienced the game for yourself. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of Inside, the critically acclaimed puzzle platformer game developed by Playday. In this video, we'll explore the haunting and enigmatic story of the game, uncovering its themes, symbolism, and hidden meanings. Inside is a game that tells its story through its atmosphere and environments, rather than through dialogue or cutscene. You play as a young boy who finds himself in a dark and eerie world, filled with strange and disturbing creatures. As you explore this world, you'll encounter puzzles to solve and obstacles to overcome, all while uncovering the mystery of what's really going on. The game begins with the boy running through a forest, being chased by masked men. As he navigates through the forest, he'll encounter traps and hazards, such as dogs and soldiers who will shoot him on sight. Eventually, he'll reach a farm, where he'll find a group of people gathered around a large silo. As the boy makes his way through the farm, he'll encounter a variety of unsettling sights, such as pigs with glowing eyes, and workers who appear to be controlled by some unknown force. The boy eventually reaches the silo, where he'll discover a hidden laboratory filled with strange machines and experiments. As the boy explores the laboratory, he'll uncover the game's central mystery. The experiments being conducted are designed to extract some kind of energy or life force from living creatures. The boy encounters a range of horrifying creatures, including humanoids with elongated necks, mutated dogs, and even a massive blob-like creature. Along the way, the boy also encounters a group of mind-controlled workers, who appear to be carrying out the will of a central figure known only as the Huddle. The Huddle is a mysterious entity that seems to be controlling the experiments in the laboratory, and possibly even the entire world of the game. As the boy progresses through the game, he'll encounter more and more bizarre and unsettling sights, including a massive underwater structure, a surreal hotel, and a dark and twisted city. Each of these environments contains its own puzzles and challenges, as well as clues to the overarching story of the game. One of the key themes of Inside is the dehumanization of individuals within a system. The game's world is controlled by a faceless corporation, which uses human experimentation to fuel its own power and greed. The workers in the game are reduced to mere cogs in this machine, their individuality stripped away as they become tools for the corporation's agenda. Another theme is the nature of consciousness and free will. The game raises questions about whether the creatures being experimented on are truly alive, or simply machines responding to stimuli. The boy's journey is a search for his own agency and autonomy in a world that seems determined to control and manipulate him. As the boy reaches the game's climax, he discovers that the Huddle is a massive organic structure composed of thousands of individuals fused together into a single entity. The Huddle is the source of the experiments being conducted in the laboratory, and it appears to be using the energy extracted from living creatures to fuel its own growth and power. The game's final moments are left open to interpretation, as the boy merges with the Huddle and becomes a part of its consciousness. It's unclear whether the boy has been absorbed into the system, or whether he's managed to transcend it in some way. Overall, Inside is a game that leaves a lasting impression, with its haunting and surreal atmosphere, challenging puzzles, and thought-provoking themes. We hope this video has helped you to better understand story and lore of Inside, and that it's given you a greater appreciation for the game's subtle storytelling and symbolic imagery. Throughout the game, you'll encounter a variety of objects and symbols that hint at deeper meanings and hidden connections. For example, the game's use of water is a recurring motif, with the boy often swimming through flooded areas or navigating underwater structures. Water is often associated with rebirth and transformation, and it's possible that the game's use of water is a nod to the transformative journey that the boy undergoes throughout the game. Another recurring symbol is the use of masks and faceless figures. The masked men who chase the boy at the beginning of the game are a constant threat, and the workers in the laboratory are also shown wearing masks. The use of masks could be seen as a commentary on the dehumanization of individuals within a system, or it could be interpreted as a reference to the concept of the uncanny, where familiar objects or people become unsettling and strange when their faces are obscured. The game's soundtrack also plays a crucial role in setting the tone and atmosphere of the game. Composed by Martin Stig Anderson, the score features eerie and discordant soundscapes, as well as haunting melodies that heighten the emotional impact of key moments in the game. The sound design is also masterful, with every footstep and sound effect adding to the game's sense of unease and tension. One of the most impressive aspects of Inside is its use of visual storytelling. The game's environments are incredibly detailed and atmospheric, with every area of the game world filled with subtle visual cues and hints. The use of lighting and shadows is also masterful, with the game's environments often shrouded in darkness or illuminated by eerie, flickering light sources. Overall, Inside is a game that rewards careful observation and attention to detail. Its story and lore are complex and thought-provoking, and its themes and symbolism will leave players pondering long after the game is finished. If you're a fan of puzzle platformer games with a strong emphasis on atmosphere and storytelling, then Inside is definitely worth checking out. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the story and lore of Inside. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please consider subscribing to our channel. We cover a wide range of video games, from classic titles to the latest releases, and we'd love to have you join our community of gamers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.